Hey guys, if you're buying a home, you need to watch this video. The first 3 things that I highly recommend is when you buy a home, first thing you want to do is go in there and you pray. You pray over that whole entire place. You go into that whole house from the top to the bottom, you pray, because you don't know who's been there before. You have no idea what's been done there before. Just hopefully that everything is cleared out and that the grace of the Most High covers your home. So that's number 1. We got spiritual knockdown. 2, you want to snake your home, okay? If you have toilets that have been sitting, even if they haven't been sitting, if the last homeowners moved out and you move in, you want to make sure you hire a plumber and you snake all those pipes so it gets moved out into the street so you don't have a backup of sewer claim. Horrible thing. I deal with it all the time, and it's not fun. It's not a fun cleanup process. It's not a fun money-wise process if you don't have those coverages. So like I said, step number 2, the moment you move in, make sure you snake out all your pipes and let that crack literally go out into the street. Number 3 is you want to clean your place. So yes, you cleansed it spiritually, you want to cleanse it physically. So get yourself a little notebook and write the steps down. You want to make sure you sweep, you dust, you mop, you sanitize, and just clean up everything, just so that way when you're ready for paint or anything, those pieces are done. The major hard pieces are squared away. Again, you don't know what the last person was doing. They could have been scratching their butt next to the wall. Who knows? I'm just saying. You want to just make sure you tackle those. So from experience, I would say those are my top 3. Number 4, this is literally from experience. If your water has not been running for a while and the house has been sitting, and even if you're going in inspection or whatnot, when you first go into the home, make sure that you turn on all the water at the same time. So that way there's no pressure building behind it. Because fun fact, I'm going to share a little quick story before we end this video. When I first moved into my home, my husband and my 14-year-old at the time, she was a little younger, they did all the moving. Hubby did all the physical, pretty much all the hard work, and she helped with the lighter boxes. I had to hold down the babies because my youngest wasn't 3. She was a little baby at the time, literally. And they did this whole moving. We planned it out, like literally boxes throughout the whole weekend. And I think we started like on Thursday and finished on Sunday, because we were transitioning from our apartment to the new place. Okay. Everything is done. Boxes are, everywhere, of course. But I thought, okay, let me go ahead and clean the shower out, scrub it really good, so both my husband and then after my husband, at least my daughter and all of us can just enjoy a nice hot shower in our new home, or new to us, but in the home. Yeah, that's not how it went down. I turned on the water, started really scrubbing, doing, my thing, my Fabuloso, my Ajax. Comment below if you guys know that remedy as far as cleaning. Like, you put that comment in the bathtub, scrub it, that's how you know it's clean. You got to smell the fumes, hit your nose to know that it's clean. Anyways, so did all that, and then all of a sudden I sent my daughter, said go downstairs and go get me some towels that are packed up in a box, or some paper towels, so I can at least start drying down the tub. She comes back upstairs with a mortified look, and when I say mortified look, I mean like, and I'm like, girl, what is it? Spit it out. What is it? What's going on? Well, apparently when I turned on the water, because of the pressure that's been building up there, because the house was renovated and it's just been sitting, and not fully renovated because we're doing the rest. Like, pretty much the kitchen and the bathroom was done. Everything else is pretty much on us. But it's just been sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting. And it's been months now. Now we're in the colder months. I guess let Niagara Falls come through my kitchen, literally. So water's running, had to shut it off and run downstairs because of my daughter's mortified look up at the ceiling, and water is just literally pouring down, like pouring right above my stove, because that's where the bathroom is, literally above the kitchen. Yeah, so that was fun. I like literally cried my eyes out, like cried, because I'm like, oh my god, this is the first time I'm at home. I don't know what I'm doing. It was just a horrible experience. Then to wake up my husband after he's been moving pretty much all weekend to let him know we have a problem. That was not fun. It was not fun at all. Thank goodness I had a plumber on speed dial, one of my clients, so he's a really good plumber here in New Jersey. He came out, fixed the piping. As a matter of fact, I actually called the last landlord too, because I'm like, bro, you renovated this place, like you guys did something wrong. So he sent his guys out to fix the pipe. That was taken care of. And then the other plumber that I know came out and made sure that everything was good, and then patched the ceiling up. So at the end of the day, everything was finally fixed. But these are tips that I wish I would have known early on. Yeah, if your house has been sitting, you make sure you turn on all the water at the same time, slowly but surely, so that way it's an even amount of pressure on all your pipes, especially if you're in an older home. That's one key lesson for me. Again, recap: pray, cleanse spiritually, because that's first and foremost. 2, you want to snake the caca out. So after you cleanse spiritually, snake the little crap out to the street. 3, you want to clean physically and just get rid of that dirt and that nasty dander and all that stuff. Not saying that, they haven't cleaned up before closing and stuff like that, but I think they do the minimum. You want to make sure that you put your effort to, whether you're hiring a maid, a cleaning service, or doing it yourself, good old fashioned. Put some sweatpants, put some reggaeton on, put some salsa music on, put your hair up in a ponytail and get the scrubbing. You can do that. And then 4, once you turn on the water, make sure that you are using it all at the same time so no pressure is building up. And last but not least, make sure your home is insured. And this is not one of those type of videos. I'm just saying, yes, I'm in that field, but make sure your home is insured, because you never know what can happen, and you want to make sure that if something happens, boom, you have someone to call on, and that it can take care of that under those stressful situations. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. If you like these types of videos, comment below. I have a few tips for renters too, so let me know, and I'm more than glad to do these types of videos. Bendición.